This will be a brief overview of my Simplicity 6516 6500 series garden tractor. And for those who don't know the difference between a lawn tractor and a garden tractor is a much heavier duty unit. Comes with a much heavier duty transmission, typically, as you can see, with a 5-lug rear wheel setup. This specific machine has a heavy-duty Eaton Hydrostatic transmission. It's got a 16 horsepower, 656 cc Briggs Opposed Twin engine. Comes included with the operator service manual, along with the extra deflector and the turbo blower bagging system. What that means is, when I say turbo blower, it has a belt that rides off the deck with a fan blade inside that mulches up the grass and leaves into a very fine mulch and blows them into the bagging system at a very rapid pace. So what you get is everything mulched up very fine and makes more room for the baggers. And then you can go ahead and reuse that mulch as well if you want to. 6 bushel capacity. Let's go ahead and go over the unit a little bit more. It's a 42-inch cut, 16 horsepower, as I had already mentioned. These Simplicities are very well known for their great cutting. As you can see, it has a full set of rollers on the back, and you can obviously set the height of the cut and then set the height of the rollers for the quality of the cut which you choose. Simplicity is well known as for cutting really well, golf course quality. So this thing cuts immaculate, and as I mentioned, that's a 3-blade 42-inch cut. Goes anywhere from, I believe, 2.5 miles an hour in reverse up to 6 miles an hour in forward. It is mentioned in the manual. Let's see. Everything on this unit is immaculate. Under here is your service area battery holder, along with hydro fluid. It's going to be a little bit difficult for me to do this one-handed, but under here, there we go, you have your hydrostatic fluid reservoir. This is just like an automobile. Your battery, your hydrostatic disengagement lever, so if you want to push the machine, you can do so by having it in the up position. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the down position now, since I'm going to be starting it. The seat is adjustable to height. You loosen these bolts and it rides on this track for the height of the user. This engages the deck and or whatever attachments. One of the things I forgot to mention about a garden tractor is this thing is built to handle a snow blade, snow plow, snow thrower, rototiller, many other attachments that you can find for these machines if you wanted it. This thing would make a great snow plow. Because it's so heavy and heavy duty, a lawn tractor typically will have one wheel sometimes slip and lose traction in an area like that. This machine will not lose traction. Okay, so as I just showed down there was the compartment for the battery and hydro. This is your speed right here: forward, neutral, reverse. Okay, your parking brake slash brake. If you want to put it in the parking position, you just, with your foot, hold down on that, and that locks the parking brake. Deck height, like I said, main deck height, right, and then the roller deck height. This cover is made to move out of the way for the blower attachment for the bagger. Okay. You can also add this deflector to the deck if you want to have the grass shoot out farther. I usually prefer to cut without that on there for more room, but you can add that. If you have a very large property, which you probably will if you buy this machine, you can use the mower deflector. Okay, what else? You've got your indicator lights. So transmission neutral, when it's in neutral, that lights up. When the PTO is disengaged, that one lights up. Your light switch, your on off right here, ignition key, the choke lever, the throttle, the hour meter. The gas cap has a fuel gauge, so you know how much gas is in that tank. It's approximately a 2.5 gallon fuel capacity. It's got 23-inch rear tires, 23 by 10 by 10.5 by 12. Fronts are your typical 15 by 6.6. Here's the engine. Like I said, mentioned before, Briggs & Stratton commercial grade, industrial commercial cast iron cylinder liner, Opposed Twin engine, 656 cc's. I just went ahead and did a full tune-up on the machine, which means the oil was just changed, brand new air filter, brand new spark plugs, brand new fuel filter. What else? Blades are nice and sharp. Everything on this machine, as I just mentioned, is immaculate. This machine was very, very well maintained. You can expect to pay new for a machine like this now $6,000 to $7,000 brand new retail. They don't make them quite as heavy duty anymore. If you were to try to buy one this heavy duty now, it would probably run you closer to $10,000 range. But like I said, they don't make them this heavy duty anymore. But if you were to look for one in this range at approximately this build quality, new retail, you'd be looking at $6,000 to $7,000. 2020. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and start it up, demonstrate it running, and then go ahead and drive it a little bit. The hydro fluid was also changed. The thing sings. The blades sing. I'm not going to attach the bagger right now for the video, but I will take photos with the bagger attached. Let me go ahead and start this thing up now. You have to be sitting on the machine for you to start it, and then you can get up off of it once it's running, but you do have to disengage the blades to get up off of it, and then you can set it down to low throttle and walk away if you have to go answer a phone call or whatever you might need to do. Alright, so when starting it, I put it at about 3/4 throttle, put the choke on, go ahead and turn the key, take it off choke. That's full throttle. Purrs like a kitten. Good old-fashioned industrial grade Briggs Opposed Twin. Built like a tank. folks. I had to do that one-handed. One hand holding the camera and one hand steering slash setting the speed and all that. But, you know, with two hands, the thing rides perfect. Steers perfect, nice and tight. Like I said, cuts great, runs great. Just an overall excellent machine. So if you're looking for a high-end garden tractor that purrs, doesn't smoke, cuts excellent, something you can rely on for many years to come, something heavy duty, this would probably be for you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to list this machine for $1,500, which is more than fair for this machine. Because, like I said, even new, when this was new, this machine was probably about $4,500 then. Now, like I said, a machine like this, you can expect to pay $6,000 to $7,000. So, for $1,500, for a machine of this quality, in this condition, that's very fair. Especially with this turbo blower, with fall here, this is going to be a big asset. Being able to suck up all the leaves, turn them into a fine mulch, and dump them. Beats raking, beats blowing, beats picking them up. You just ride over them, suck them up. So, again, that was my Simplicity 6500 series garden tractor. I hope you like what you saw. It's going to be put up for sale tonight. It'll be first come, first serve. Thanks for watching. Take care.